Let's bring in Arizona Congressman Andy Biggs to discuss all of this. We laugh. It's no laughing matter, Andy Biggs. So at least next week, the plan is, and this was put together by Senator Ron Johnson, is to force a vote on paying all of those essential workers who have been on the job but not getting paid for the government, and force the Democrats to vote against that. Yesterday, they already voted to defund our military, in essence. How do you think this is going to go for them?
Well, they continue to play this game instead of getting down to work. And so they like you say, they said no to paying the military. My guess is they're going to say no to paying other essential workers, especially since some of those essential workers are going to be CBP and ICE, and they loathe CBP and ICE. And I think they're just going to keep pushing this. I think never forget that I think Chuck Schumer and the leaders in the Senate are very nervous about that I Hate America gang that's going to be rallying all over the country tomorrow. So they don't want that rally to be turned against them.
Congressman, speaking of the premise here, the no kings thing, it is odd, as Dagan was pointing out. I mean, this shutdown is being engineered by a party that doesn't control the White House and controls neither house of Congress. So it's really demonstrating the limits of presidential power and how much the framers gave even malingering, angry minority factions in the Congress to stop the government if they choose.
Yeah, Dagan and James, this is the irony of it, isn't it? That people like from the Communist Party or the Democrat Socialists that seem to prefer dictators and authoritarians around the world, they don't have their speech stifled. They get to go out, they get to speak out, and they get to actually, as a minority, slow down and basically stop payment of government functions, which means that you reduce government functions as well. So in a weird way, they're contributing, I hope, ultimately to the restoration of federalism by shrinking the size and scope of federal government, which I hope is where we're going to go.
I had a family member call me this morning and say, well, if President Trump was an authoritarian, as he is accused of being, wouldn't he just reopen the government and just do what he wanted to do? And I went, yeah, potentially, but this is on the Democrats. They are the ones who shut this down. And I have to note, bless her heart, Senator Mazie Hirono, she said this: the shutdown could be a lot shorter if you, meaning the House, and Speaker Johnson actually showed up to do your job and call the House back in session. And as Senator Mike Lee pointed out, the House is literally not the problem, Mazie. The House has done its part, passed a continuing resolution, and the people who are blocking the funding of the government and keeping the government shut down and making sure people are not getting paid are her ilk. It is Mazie Hirono and the Democrat senators, but of course she doesn't really understand civics.
Yeah, it's a sad case, isn't it, that the Democrats in the Senate don't quite understand that we're required to actually advance it from the House, which we did, and now they're supposed to respond to it in the Senate, and they're choosing not to respond to it in the Senate. But look, we're going to grant Senator Hirono and some of the other Democrat senators a little pass because I'm not sure they understand how the process works yet. Hopefully they'll catch it before they leave the Senate. But right now they don't seem to understand it. It is all on the Senate. It takes another 5 Democrats to walk over and vote with the Republicans. Then you'll see government open up again.
Congressman, I wanted to ask you, you mentioned some of the radical groups involved in this. Senator Cruz tweeting out today a poster apparently for the event that includes the Communist Party logo in it. Now, so if accurate, these are people who have supported tyrants much worse than kings. I mean, they're on record of that over and over again. What is this about?
Well, this really is. That's why the No Kings rally is a misnomer. They probably wordsmithed that somewhere, did a poll test or something. It looks like it may be partially funded by George Soros Foundation, at least because you get indivisible groups on there as well. But I mean, you're right. I mean, you got the Democrat Socialists of New York. You've got the Communist Party. They support absolute totalitarianism. And it's not just authoritarianism. They are supporting totalitarianism. Apparently, they think that they would be exempt where that totalitarianism come here. But it just gets back to the same point that Dagan and James, you've been making. That this, quite frankly, is not a freedom rally. This is a tyranny rally. They're rallying for tyranny.
Yeah. The normal everybody freedom rally is called the 4th of July, where we celebrate actual not having a king. Congressman Andy Biggs, great to see you.
Thank you much.